What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Grayscale ranks Cardano ADA as number 6 in their top 10 crypto assets for 1 week returns. Wanchain, based on ADA's Ouroboros, features their transaction of the week, which is over 400,000 USDC bridged directly from Cardano to Base in a single transaction. Charles Hoskinson giving us another Chainlink update. He says, Sergey Nazarov's a great guy. He's very friendly. We have great conversations. Cardano and Chainlink said, let's focus on first principles and come back to it, the integration. Now, with the market expanding, it makes sense commercially to re-engage and figure out those paths forward. So we saw yesterday, he said it's inevitable. I think it's just going to take some time. IOG dropped tons of Leios updates. We're going to drop more tomorrow as well. They say we've been making progress on the Leios Haskell simulation. It's fairly stable. We've added support for full Leios. Early testing shows it seems to be doing the right thing. We'll do more testing and validation to give us a bit more confidence. The CPU burden, right? What about CPU utilization? Well, good news, guys. The CPU burden for Leios is pretty modest. Even in the worst case, we're only using about 4 virtual CPU cores. That's the worst case, right? Core 2 Quad 2008. So this is fantastic, guys. You won't need a 32 core machine to run Leios. A fairly modest machine, even at really high throughputs, you're not using a lot of CPU, right? I got a Ryzen right now. I think it's 8 core, 16 thread. The fact that they're using about 4 virtual CPU cores under the worst circumstance, that's kind of bullish, if you ask me. IOG senior prototyping engineer Brian Bush says Ouroboros, Leios, Haskell, and Rust simulations have reached a level of maturity where we can start doing real analysis. Yes, transactions are all different sizes, and he said it's hard to pin a TPS number to it, but the upper row, we're talking over 1,000 TPS. Those are exactly his words, exact verbatim quote. So over 1,000 TPS, don't mind if I do. And that makes a lot of sense. We got the Neo Tokyo hoodie on for a reason. Because Alex Becker calls Cardano ADA legit incredible technology. I'm not surprised. I think he's been scooping up ADA. We speculated back since July when we saw that sentiment shift when he was talking about ADA. I could smell something was off, that he was slowly shifting progressively to a positive sentiment. And lo and behold, our predictions were correct. He was. Then he said, I bought some and bought more and bought more. So at the end of the day, whether you like him or not, he has a big audience. Mind share is important. Getting more impressions, getting more people talking about ADA, thinking about ADA, right? Discussing it, posting about it is always a good thing. Constellation enthusiast and marketer Dagnum Pi says Anthropic, ADA, and DAG could together build an AI ecosystem with validated data, deep insights, and secure scoring. This would be perfect for Department of Defense needs in advancing ethical, transparent AI for all. A game changer. And notably, he also expanded upon it, a great thread about Cardano's security, how that can bring synergy to what Constellation Network has with a lot of open stuff they're doing, but also the work they're doing with Department of Defense. So imagine that American blockchains coming together to build really something incredible. I think there's some potential there. Binance Founder CZ says, focus on ethical teams that build for the long term. Big money is built slowly with stamina. And I like that because that puts an emphasis on even our narrative. As we know, ADA and BNB both launched in 2017, highlighting the importance of network effect and community trust, right? Network effect, trust over time. These are so important. So I agree with him. Now, before we take a look at price, I know the prices are down, and that's why I bought the dip. Do what works for you guys. If you want to sell, sell. If you want to buy more, buy more. If you want to hodl, do it. I put up a poll as well asking, did you guys buy the dip? Yes, no, hodl, or send it lower. So I bought the dip. I bought substantial bags of ADA and BTC and XRP, and I got more limit buys as well. I bought some Litecoin as well. You guys know I like Krillin, that little silver coin. So we're looking right now at the top 10 on CoinGecko, and a little bit of a bounce back up because BTC, I bought it at 81.8, I believe. So we're already back at 83. So I just laugh at bears. I don't think that we're in a bear market, guys. Russell 2000 index is low. Global search is low. Monad hasn't launched. Base hasn't launched, like the token, right? Abstract, they're like all these projects. OpenSea token, right? All these projects are not out yet. We see substantially low amount of interest in searches. Extreme fear today. I believe it was like around 22, 20. So I'm gonna DCA, do what works best for you. But I think that we saw nice little, nice little buying opportunities. So that's why in the morning I'm like, yo, bought the dip because I just did some market buys, put in some more limit in case it goes down, they'll scoop up because you can't really time the top and the bottom at the end of the day, guys. Let's be honest, right? It's you're never gonna be able to. So it's really about time in the market, and it's good to buy the fear and sell the greed. So BTC now 83.2 pretty much. Bitcoin dominance still very high, 62.1. So again, another signal to me that I don't see us in an altcoin season. I think prices are elevated with more market participants and also inflation. But there's a lot of fear right now with tariffs and especially uncertainty and also the inflation numbers kind of coming out. I don't see us really, being in a bear. I think that there's still a lot more upside potential. So that's the risk I'm willing to take. ADA at 6.8, don't mind if I do. Not too bad. Watch, we'll give it a day. It could be back into the 70s again. XRP 2.17, nice little recovery. And again, a small little recovery for LTC. LTC is usually a little bit slower for on the way down and on the way up. So market's looking pretty good, guys. Let's finish off with the top gainers, top losers. Kronos is, surprising there. Any bags you guys want me to take a look at? I've been considering maybe put a market buy for Chainlink if we get like some really tasty dips. But overall, market's looking like pretty decent. I mean, again, Cardano not looking too bad right now. We're still number 9. $617 million 24-hour trade volume. I think the highlight for me today are two things. The fact that Brian has the confidence to say, hey, you know what? We're talking over 1,000 TPS in the higher echelon of things. That's really bullish. But also, I really enjoy seeing Alex Becker. He's not just influencer. This guy's an entrepreneur. And he made his bags already before crypto. He's just dabbling in crypto for fun. Let's be honest. And so it's always nice to see him give some compliments to ADA. I saw some people say, oh, he's not serious. It doesn't matter because the words were spoken and that plays its role with mindshare. So I think we're going to strike on all cylinders, guys. We got great leadership. We got Leios. We got 1,000 plus TPS around the corner. IOG's making great progression with all the developments going on. So very exciting times, guys. I just like these dips. So let me know what's working for you. What are you guys most excited about? Is Cardano legit incredible tech, as Alex Becker said? And smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.